buenos días, buenos tardes, buenos noches, and todos en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank
Hey
you for
guys,
joining
I
us
have a
today
second.
for another Left 4 Dead
Hello?
2 competitive
Call.
shoutcast.
Just
My name is MK, I'll
got
be
some
your
things I need
caster and
saying.
cameraman for today. And
Whatever.
today we have the kickoff of the BloodFest Cup. Here it is about to begin. We are already live. Lobscurite against Sex Emoji. We're going to have an early Polka Dot charge. We're going to rock it off and not find anybody. Jockey unsuccessful as well. And it looks like Emojisex is going to shut down the first attack with not much damage. A little funny name that we're going to be saying here. And the roster rundown for Lobscurite will be Slay, Han, High Rose, and Lolly Gangster. And then for the other team, Sex Emoji, they're going by their fun names that they tagged up for, as of course, excuse me, Steam Sunny, or Steam Sad, Steam Bored, and all that. We go over their real names in just a moment. And also, welcome to the chat, also just a moment. Welcome, welcome. Here's some good damage coming out onto Sex Emoji. Not much from the first hit. They follow up a little bit here, but they hit early, which is going to allow the survivors to take the underpass. And I will wait till the next chapter starts up to get the proper names for the other side. I know that Empty is one of the people playing on Team Emojisex. We'll go over the rest in just a bit. But for now, is going to be the next hit incoming. It's going to be the Charger, Jockey Hunter, and the Spitter. These are a great set of spawns, exactly what you would want. There's still a couple of commons trickling in from behind, but not much of a threat. Hit should come around the car alarm for sure. Tank will be after the drop, I believe. I don't think they could spot it up above, so there's going to be a lot of cars coming into play, at least 3.
Look out!
See how that comes into play a bit later. Let's stay here. Oh, the Charger! The Charger tried his best. Doesn't work out, unfortunately, but they'll get some decent spin damage with 2 survivors swimming in it. But at least he landed on the ladder to get up there, as Slay is spamming tank, letting him know that it's almost about to be up. They are still separated. Haven't made it very far since that spit block in the back, but that can happen.
Look out now!
Here we go. They try to get a pull down. The Charger not able to get anybody. The Jockey gets bullied by the only non-boom survivor. The Smoker tries to get the non-boom survivor. They go down here with a lot of commons. This is pretty risky. Team Emojisex looks like they may be. I know I've seen Empty before, so I know that. He's gonna go in, no hesitation, no extra cars. But no, his team is telling him back up. And what looked like was gonna be an insta commit, Lobscurite decides to play this a little bit safe. And they're just gonna back up and get to the high ground. And the problem is now that hittable is kinda out of play. The Gangster pops his boomer. And looks like he is going to bring all of the vehicles in play, but he's got to be careful. Remember, punching all the cars down the hill does mean that there'll be no reason for the survivors to stay back. They'll push into the tank, take a couple punches. Alright, he's committing all the tanks, but Sex Emoji... Emojisex, I don't know why it's going to keep throwing me off this name. Alright, he's going to leave that one car on the hill. He has to. He can't bring them all here. The survivors are split. Okay, they're going to push him here. There's no hittables for this commit. There goes his pole. He's going to take the corner. Nobody's really shooting the tank that much. Nick gets his pills off. This will open up the damage bonus. But okay, Emojisex here is really caught off because nobody is shooting the tank right now. Rock will land. I believe this tank should be killed off here. Survivors need to be really aggressive. Here he goes for the cars. And this should be enough to delay. Oh, he eats it. Ford gets hit. And this tank should die off right here. They need to kill him. And there they do. They get the kill.
Boomer.
All right, they're going to have 2 survivors. They're going to lose a lot of bonus to this, but this should be a save. Chases down the smoker. Charger does not capitalize on the separation, and here will be the pickup. But I think Emojisex got a little lucky here.
Hey, I'm reloading.
This is some crap.
Hopefully they'll watch this, and you got to shoot that tank. Just because you hear spawns doesn't mean you got to everybody shoot the SI. And that's a good prime example of some misplays on some of the amateur teams. You need to have your people shoot the tank, your Uzi players non-stop, keep your shotgun players doing their job, and then play a lot together to figure out what works best for you, but that should be the standard nonetheless. If you're looking to get better at Left 4 Dead, follow that template. And then once you get comfortable, start winging with things that are a little more comfortable with you. After some friendly fire goes out there, this will be the last hit coming out from L'Obscurité. And it looks like they'll get at least 200 bonus here if they could survive this last hit. Can be a tri-cap with the spinner, no Charger. Here goes the Charger, gets skeeted out of the sky. Jockey can't find anything. And the smoker might be able to get a ding. I doubt it. Nope. And that's a clean take. All right. Sex Emoji makes safe room 236 bonus.
We made it.
And a chapter score of 636. Not bad. They do not get wiped. L'Obscurité, pretty well-known team across the world's community in Left 4 Dead 2. Making their way up the ranks over the last couple of years, finishing in the top 3 a few times. I believe twice, if I remember correctly. Which is a great job by them. Up-and-coming teams are always great. It always seems that they usually fall to one of the top 10, I would say. You know, top 10 being Goat, Corey.
Now we can die there as
of course, we have the 2 teams that come over from Russia / Fear Factory, UWin, that are currently active right now. Of course, you have, let me think, trying to think of the other team. I think Ascendant still plays. They're definitely a top team when we're practicing and in the game. All right, now it's the second team's turn to go with the survivors. See if they can put up a bigger score than the other team.
Take as long as you need.
L'Obscurité on the survivor. We'll see how Sex Emoji Special Infected play out here. Here goes the pull. Smoker pull in the front. The Charger just takes the easy target. One slam. The spin comes out. Beautiful setup by Sex Emoji. Look at that, guys. Almost 10% from the gate. And that's a great opening attack. And Toxic Wild Hog, that's because this is a versus game, and the first team already put up their score, and now it's time for the second team to play Survivor, and the second team to play Infected. All the tournaments I will cover will always be one side Survivor, one side Infected. Probably won't cover anything that's just Survivor-sided single tournaments.
Reloading.
Always like to have it a player against player. Try to take as much artificial intelligence out, or AI, that the players battle it out. And actually they lose a couple more percentages from the common Infected on getting over here. And now it's pretty typical. Our Carnival see a lot of scripted attacks in a lot of certain areas. Of course, Toxic Wild Hog, as long as we have the time, we'll always explain to you. We always like that. Oh my goodness! What a skeet out of the sky. That caused everybody else to kind of falter. Sorry, I missed the Charger spawn there. The Jockey comes late. The Boomer at the end will not get anybody. And alright, the second attack is shut down cleanly.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
And here they go. They're pushing forward. And now coming up to the next hit. Pretty standard around the car alarm. They might be able to get past this. See if they get by. Smoker pull going for the car alarm. No, they don't. Spawns were not ready. They don't want to send them in one at a time. Charger comes in just as premature, in my opinion. They do get a pull down through the spit. A nice 10-shot Uzi skeet. Something you don't see from High Rose.
Reloading.
If you want to have a question, just type it in. As long as the action's not happening too much, I'll get back to you. Or someone else in chat may answer as well. pretty rare to have a tournament match on a Wednesday. As we can see, a lot of people usually aren't, but it's very rare to have a live game on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's very rare for tournaments. Usually it's Tuesday through Sundays and sometimes Monday for a makeup game. Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Boomer. Lobscurite slowing this attack down. This could be a big hit. Getting charged down to the bottom is an instant cap, and there will be a tank. So this could be an instant commit. Charger got a little over aggressive on his strafe jump, in my opinion. Not able to find anything. They do get some scratches in, though. The damage does happen. Look at this. Lobscurite stay up top. They slide down the hill, but stay up top, and they're able to take this tank fight backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to be way more advantageous for Lobscurite, and this tank is going to have a really difficult time trying to maximize their damage output in a spot where it's very difficult for the survivors to be approached by the special infected. And I think if he even gets the cars in a decent spot, they might run all the way back to go for it here. The Charger comes out, misses. Smoker was there. Hunter was not included. I think there is a call. Sound like a all talk vote. I heard the vote go up. Maybe it said slots or something, but or to kick their friend that failed. But I don't know. I thought I heard a vote call, but Steam Stat is just going to keep view. He has 100% rage. There is no reason to send it in right now. It's hard to get LOS from where they are standing right now, where the tank is where he's at. But okay, the tank just chooses to go in. He's going to bring back both cars. If this car gets in a good spot, and it is not really in a good spot at all, unfortunate. This might even cause the survivors to be a little bit more aggressive. And he puts them both in the ditch. And now he's in. There's two things that could go wrong here for the tank. If he's going to choose to get these cars in, he's going to get melted. And if he does get him in, the survivors will just run the other way. This tank might get 2 or 3 punches and then be about it. And he even knows it. At least he recognizes it and chooses to go by. The SI are going to spawn up. Look, he's already down to half his health. The Charger goes early. The Hunter doesn't go at all. His SI is dead. The Hunter lands. He gets a double punch. He gets another punch onto Nick, and another punch, and a 3 is what he gets with 1 double. So the value isn't bad, but his SI kind of go in one at a time. And Lobscurite make quick work of that, and they are in great bonus deficit. In their favor, though. I wouldn't say deficit. It's in their favor. And it looks like they need to make a transition to get ammo, and they are not on the same page. Big separation opportunity for damage. Spawns are not favorable with a 2-2. And they don't make a move on the separated survivors, so it's just going to be a hit around the stairwell, which is almost guaranteed for an easy charge spit. See if they can make it happen. And they do make it happen, but they got greedy. And the common block on Coach is going to make it work out, and they get good damage, down to 61.5. And I didn't see the damage evaluation post-tank, so I apologize.
Reload.
Yeah, four hits worth of damage is good there. But the SI really failed the tank altogether. They didn't go in together. You need to be synchronized. Charger comes to get a miracle pull or charge down. They don't have it. Man, if they would have had a smoker there. 2 punches, though. Jockey gets a scratch. Boomer lands onto 3. Good death order. They're going to have a 3 cap of the charge pound spit right at the end, so not bad. Smoker to assist. They do get an additional 10% worth of damage, so they're getting great damage value.
Look out now.
Not bad from Emojisex.
Reloading.
Up the hill.
All right, they have a lot of common infected here. They can make a play on this.
We got a hunter.
Here comes the commons. They're getting common locked. Charger will land. Spit will land too. Stumbles him in the spit. Pull forward. And look at the damage coming out. Another 10% coming out from Emojisex. And now they bring it down within 100. And they might even be able to get some more scratches at the end because they're holding their pills. They hold on to the 40 points worth of pills to see if they can get anything more. Jockey, Boomer, they
Take
will be
downs,
able to
in
get
there.
scratches.
Reloading.
The Boomer lands,
Hey, I'm reloading. Hunter.
and now they're just gonna play the bait game here. I don't like where they're located though. They could get hunted down here. They got to be careful. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger gets melted. Jockey is dead. Went a little too early. Could try to delay. And impressive job from Sex Emoji. Getting the bonus down, bringing it within about 100 points. It is a little bit over 100, about 120, a little less. And that's how close it's going to be after one. We'll be right back into Chapter 2.
One good song.
Yeah, I saw him in 07. Front row center. Lost my eyebrows.
And look at that. We're going to go into the first tank at 80%. We're going to swap over to 20%. Very early tank spawn. And a very advantageous tank spawn for the Survivor team. This tank would probably is going to go back and get a second dumpster and then go over and bring the, the forklift into play as well. So he has 2 hittables. Here, I wanted to make sure. We got Roses, Holy Moly, Blood Angel, Empty. There's going to be the other people that are playing. Team Sunny just had a cross for their name, so I guess that person's name is Cross. And I think the person that is missing here is Blood Angel, if I remember correctly. But that's actually who the people are. As we wait for Lollygangster to ready up again, tank's going to be at 20% open. The attack's going to be his Jockey, Smoker, Charger, and the Boomer. No spit on the opening hit. Damage output's difficult. Charger rocks in to make sure it dies first. Boomer fails his rocket spawn. Jockey gets skied out of the sky. Boomer is dead. Smoker dies off. Good sack order. Boomer, Smoker dying at the end. Giving them a 100 Charger, Jockey, Spitter, but it doesn't matter. Tank's going to be up. You could go for the best outcome you can, so you don't have to worry about the next hit. And the second tank of the game for Sex Emoji will be into the hands of... not quite sure which that one is. I believe that one is Holy Moly. Could be wrong, though. We'll see. Here's a dumpster. That's funny. I don't think anybody would want to listen to what I have to say. They're going to go for a hit with 3. They get a scratch with a Jockey, but nothing else. Well, the tank plays with his toy. And he gets it up. Okay, he's got it, and he's still first pass. This is good. He just dropped to second, so he's got to make some haste here. 80% frustration, 70. Uh-oh, I don't know if he has time to get both. Now he has to leave it. The dumpster's the better one, but he doesn't have time. He's trying to peek for rage. And they have a Boomer. This is unfortunate. The Boomer doesn't land. It's going to be rough. Han is lagging right now. I don't know if anybody notices that. I don't know how bad it is, but he is. Oh, the tank went AI. I didn't even notice that he let the tank go AI. So this tank is going to be useless. And he throws a rock. That's the bad thing about AI tanks. And this is a huge misplay by Emojisex. And he gets a double charge. And he lands a rock. And the tank goes in. He's getting punches. And he gets a follow-up punch onto Nick. He's going to throw a rock. He won't get the rock, but the AI tank spreads the love. And they get decent damage. The Charger saves it. And the tank gets 3 hits. So the AI tank, I mean, I'd have to say that's a win for Emojisex because that's better than a standard tank. That's actually better than an average tank. That's 30% damage. That's a rare sight right there. It's not anything great, but that tank did pretty good damage. Okay, guys. Clip it and ship it. AI doing good job. All right, here they come. Hunter knocking. Oh, he does find a target. They're gonna dance with this guy in the spit. Oh my goodness! Nick getting wrecked by the spit.
Pills
And
here.
follow a pit after the pill pop is. Oh, they find an extra set of pills, because I was gonna say that would have been a 10% hit with the pill pop, but they find an additional set of pills, but it doesn't matter because the lollygangster just ate it, and it's gonna end up being 10%. Wow. AI tanks going ham on a Wednesday night on start of a tournament match. Full front lands.
We got a hunter. Hunter got coach.
Hunter dies. Good death order. Boomer comes out. Spitter, Smoker trying. Oh, he gets a dig too. All right, and a pill pop. Good damage coming out still from Emojisex. They won't get a hit in the alley, but they'll get a hit at the ladder, which is definitely toned down a bit. For those that are a little unfamiliar with zone mod and competitive Left 4 Dead, the survivors do have the ability to shoot on the ladder. Not reload, but they can shoot. So choke points have changed a little bit, making the attacks more advantageous in different spots. And here they go. They rush up, but the spawn's already. So they are going to walk into this. Spitter's going to stay on top of the barn house. And they push up. Free spit goes out. Can they grab the two at the top? Oh, and they do get a 2-cap. Oh, this is huge. This is going to be big damage. Steam board. The Spitter is going to... Oh, that was all damage bonus. Lollygangster loses a lot of points for the team. I take back the double cap up top was amazing. The jockey got the stumble. Lollygangster couldn't do anything. And Sex Emoji taking advantage of the separation from the survivors, maximizing damage on a consistent basis right now. Another 13% hit. Amazing. They do get through the transition of the hit, and I do think this is a mistake. Oh, they'll land the jockey, though. Smoke another 2-cap. Okay, the damage is tacking up without a spit. That's good damage. Not quite another 10%, but the survivors are almost slow. And look at even they, now the XDs are coming out into text chat, but they're still fast. So they're going to be able to negate this choke point. I don't think it really matters. The amount of damage that Sex Emoji has been averaging is very impressive against L'Obscurité. L'Obscurité definitely a mid to high tier team. And right now it seems that Sex Emoji is doing a very fascinating job. And they're going to go. I don't like this Charger spawn. Hunter gets gated. The Charger does land and gets the in. No, he doesn't get the in cap. Spitter goes prematurely, and that'll be a minimal hit. And I should be safer made now by L'Obscurité unless they really take some common damage here. And it looks like they're going to have a couple of spawns to go in scratching. Jockey will get a chance. Hunter will get a chance. They need to go now. And they went too late. They make it into the safe room. 1468 for 2. And yeah, nobody gets wiped, but they do suffer massive losses to the damage bonus. Even though nobody got in-capped, they still lose it because they have to pop their pills. And remember, damage bonus is only protected till you lose all of your permanent HP. Once it's gone, it is also open, even without an in-cap. Alright, Sex Emoji needs to really perform here. This is one of the more survivor-sided chapters of Dark Carnival. The Charger tries to rocket in, misses. And the Boomer lands on one, pretty standard. And they need to get this tank up before those next two spawns are up. You don't want to give L'Obscurité any more chances for scratches, especially whoever the tank is with their spawn. Looks like they'll be able to get it. Hunter is up. Spitter is up. Either one of them were the tank. Iros, Horus, whatever they like to pronounce it by. Spitter's going to go in fact. Horus just goes for the forklift. Not going to bother to go for the dumpster, it would seem. Oh no, now going to go. Okay, this is actually smart. This isn't a terrible idea. You got the forklift in play first. Now I'm going to go back here for the dumpster. If he can get the dumpster in play as well with the forklift. Ooh, he's going to go from this side. He might get chipped up a bit. And if that stays up there, that's good. That's a good dumpster. All right, Lobscurite will have 2 toys. Oh, it falls short. That is out of play. He should have aimed up a little bit. So it goes back down to only 1 hittable coming in. He's still first pass. He just went down to second, so this will be no AI. And the AI tank from the other side got 3 hits, plus the special infected got quite a bit of damage as well. The Charger got a double and 3 slam. All right, Rose is in. Survivor's shooting.
Keep shooting.
And he backs off. Interesting. Goes inside. When Survivor goes around in circles, they just kite him around. Here go the SI. The Charger lands, but he kills his special infected. That'll be his 2nd hit, 3rd hit, 4th hit.
How are you shooting me?
And the tank is down to 21 HP. And you need to get him dead. He only has 2 health. This tank is pretty much nothing now. And he is killed off. Let's see what happens when they get the pickup. And they get the pill pop. Emojisex will take the tank better by about 6% bonus. So they can make up the point delta by just taking the rest of the chapter a little bit better.
Reloading.
And we see an upset coming into week 1.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Have to see how well they take the rest of this chapter. Comeback is in their miss. See if they take advantage. 2-2 coming in. It's going to be a Poo-2. The worst attack you could ask for. They get inside. They back up a little bit. And the spit block is successful. The spitter goes back. Smoker and Boomer die off at the end. Good sack order. And good spawns are in tow. And they miss the set of pills. And look at this. They go back for the pills, and now they have big gaps in the separation. The Charger looks like he's thinking about it, but the Survivors don't give it to him. And now they're going to get an extra hit on this chapter because of that misplay on calling the pills out. And here comes the spawn. Hunter is blasted. Jockey finds the target. The spitter was... Nick walks through the spit, though. All right, they take some damage. And I don't know if they're going to get through the alley.
Reloading.
Even though they have taken this much better than Lobscurite, their movement on the chapter is much slower than Lobscurite. Look at this. They have set of spawns in the alley. Are they going to spring the trap here with what they have? I think they might. With the spawns they have, it's not the greatest. They might even get a chance on the other side. Big separation here. No play made. All right, we're going to see it at the top of the hole here. Interesting take or call by Lobscurite. I thought for sure they would hit there. They were even separated to take advantage, but they don't do so. Another set of pills is popped, so the bonus goes down a bit. Now they know where the Boomer is, and they know where the Smoker is. Boomer will land. I believe they'll wait about till the timer gets to about 5. And they should probably make the move up. Like probably about now. Right, here they go, trying to get the Boomer, but spawns are ready. They're slowing down. The Boomer's gonna boom again. Okay, Emojisex taking their time. And they're gonna take unneeded damage here. Look at all the damage they just lost. He has to pop another set of pills. And the damage bonus, taking it way too cautious, turns out to be unfruitful. And they just keep everything. They just take like the 10% damage. Okay.
Hey, man. Can't go down the slide without your sack.
So we'll see the exact... No, okay, they killed something. They killed the Boomer. Okay. Boomer's dead. But they won't get the hit here. Actually,
I think I really heard something.
they do attack here. This would be big for the Survivor team. Hunter looks like he wants to, but the rest of the team says no. I think this is wise. Hitting inside the merry-go-round is the best opportunity for damage. Look at the point delta right now is 400 in favor of Sex Emoji. Underdog has the chance to make something impressive happen. See how well they can take one of the most difficult chokes on the chapter. Charger comes from the front. Nick walks right into it. No slam though. The Hunter covers. Smoker does not. They pull Nick into the spit. And they lose about 100 delta from it. As that 400 point lead drops to 300. It looks like they'll be able to make it though. Also, shout out to Dustburn.
Weapons over here.
The most popular person in the North American reboot. He was signed up on 4 teams. Alright, last hit. Tri-cap with the boomer. They're going to go for it. Ellis is in a bad spot. Nick was in a bad spot, but it kind of works out. Here comes the Charger. No punches. And they walk in with 498 bonus. And that is a phenomenal start here, or second chapter score for Sex Emoji. And they will take a lead impressively by a couple hundred, almost 200 points. Good job.
Tunnel of Love?
I never liked the Tunnel of Love. Sitting in a big plastic swan in a half foot of water? That ain't romantic, that's just stupid.
All right, as we go into chapter 2 of this, or chapter 3 of this tournament match, Sex Emoji has taken the lead for the first time after chapter 1 being down by just a little bit. They have taken the lead for the first time going into chapter 3, but this is where the game gets very, very interesting. Chapter 3's difficulty starts going up quite a bit. It'll come down a bit on chapter 4, but this one is the most difficult of Dark Carnival, of course. All the tanks on this one have easy access to a survivor unless it's a late tank. But even the late tank, there's a lot of spawns above the survivors in a really crammed area. So this is the most difficult tank to take, so the survivors need to make sure they focus them down, shut down the SI when they choose to come in. I think anything more than 2 in caps is devastating to a survivor team and probably not going to make the safe room. Looks like we gotta wait for Lobscurite is missing a team member. Are you coming, Dustbun? Are you coming in? Oh, I never noticed that texture was there. Never knew that. Of course, we can't forget, if they do survive the tank, then you have the coaster to take. Coaster choke point. You got to be cautious taking this choke point. You can have everybody green health and die right here, as it happened many times in the past. It will happen to teams in the future as well. I hope you enjoyed time with your uncle, my friend. With your tío. Hope you have a good time. Stay safe. Enjoy your time with your family, bro. Left 4 Dead will be waiting for you when you get back. Take a quick ride on the coaster ourselves while we wait for them to replace their player. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe they might have a problem with their fourth. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Ibasa is in order here. Sorry for the delay, guys. Looks like there's an issue with one of the players from L'Obscurité. Hopefully they can get this situated. As the XDs are being spammed. No, solo says spamado. Uh-oh. We might have a, it might end here. This is a possibility. A rookie. Aruki has played with L'Obscurité quite a few times, but I believe he is not on their roster for this cup. Is Aruki there? I believe he's on Hikori. Let's see. Is Aruki on there? No, they don't have Aruki. Check out right here. Hold on. Let's see where Aruki is. Oh, I apologize, guys. I got to share this with you. Here, guys. Here, you can use this to follow the cup. All right, they got him back in. Looks like we're good. All right, everybody's back to normal. We're back in action, guys. Sorry for the delay there. But were you talking about the North American reboot?
Hey, no smooching,
And
y'all.
here we are, safe room out. Best attack you could. Oh, almost the best attack. I'd rather have the smoker here to help. And look at the infected. This is beautifully done. This is exactly what I would do here. The only thing that would make me almost not want to retreat back here and let them hit at this first turn of the tunnel is the sheer fact that the tank's at 33%. So as long as the survivors do a really good job on clearing the infected, they could push up into the swan room without a second opportunity from the infected. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but it is hard to find anything that relates to a lot of damage right out of the safe room here. So I almost agree from both sides, but Survivor team's clearing out all the common infected before advancing at all. And I think the infected is going to wait for the opportunity to spring on them. And I like the 3-1 angle. And here they go. They go for the pole. The smoker misses. The charger misses too. Smoker is dead. Jockey gets M2, but he does get a scratch. And tick of spit damage, I think, as well. No, 2 scratches and a little bit of friendly fire.
You could almost call
And
this
they
a
are
cement
out. And they should be able to make it in, but they held on to the spitter, which is going to be wise. You'll be able to delay to put the Survivor team in a scenario. And there's the spit delay. And they have a boomer. They got to be careful now. This makes it a lot more trickier. Getting boomed on this tank spawn would be devastating. Pouncing around. Slow the survivors up. Okay, here they come. Hunter's jumping around. Charger's very late and charges at the door. I don't know what Han was doing there. The spitter delays. Oh, this boomer. Oh, that's a big shutdown. So much free spit damage. I don't know why the survivors have done that. Okay, they really want to get this tank up. Alright, the question is, where do they want to take this tank? Swan room or back it up to a safer area? Not saying this is bad. But if you do not shoot the tank here and you focus on the SI too much, it goes bad really quick. It would need to be a good decision made here by the special infected and the survivors. Both sides.
Here.
He's in right away. The SI should spawn up, make noise. Yeah, but how many people stop shooting him? Oh, he gets pulled and he gets hit into the room. Oh no! Sex emoji, and he is going to be killed off. Oh, what a misplay. You got to jump off of the vent, my friend. That is a dead survivor. It's probably going to end up being a wipe. What was that? Trying to kite around, but you can't get punched inside. And the tank recommits. And now it's 4 against 3. The charger lands. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger gets cleared. They're not going to get a wipe, but they're going to get an in-cap and not even that. They'll get a death. That'll be it. Nothing extra. But wow, what a play from Steam, whoever that is. What was that?
Oh, Alice. I'm gonna miss you.
A little pick me up. Reloading.
And they're going to do the smart thing and sack into a quad. Smartest thing you could do, and survivors will probably die at the coaster. Or even before that if they want to go for it. But the coaster would be the safest bet to send the quad. They might do it on the transition out and then sack into a quad. If they can pull it off. And no attempts. They push too hard. They skip the ammo. And now they're going to send a quad here. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Here they go. And they get quad, or double, or triple cap. Sorry, no quads, but the 3 of them die. And now Lobscurite has the chance to make a comeback of their own by just surviving the chapter. Potato. That's the answer. Alright, here we go. Second side. Now Lobscurite just merely walking into the safe room with no bonus would be enough to take the lead by about how much they were down at the beginning of this chapter, which is quite a turn for them. So Sex Emoji needs to perform big time.
Kill the clown. Reloading.
Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and Spitter waiting for the survivors. Uzi's in the back, shotgun's in the front. And they get the charge spit, and they get the jock in the spit too with Coach running through it. Oh wow, big damage coming out by Sex Emoji at 10% from the gate. Impressive. Even slays 3 tank punches. Even after he pops pills. Nah, he'll be okay if he pops pills. He'll be back up to 4, but man, that's a big damage attack coming out, and then get another chance for another one. No spitter though, so it's going to be a little bit more to get the same result. Without a separation, take advantage. Charger, comes the Hunter. The Hunter gets stuck, so the attack's kind of... It rolls in and gets some value. And man, it gets a lot more value than I expected. Look at that, Slay down to 30. So even if Slay pops pills, he's still going to be 4 punches.
Reloading.
Boomer. And the Boomer lands too. Boomer was not the tank though, so if that Boomer was the tank, that tank would be in right now. No hesitation, but they want to kill this Charger off. Make sure they have a Smoker Hunter and a Jockey for his commit. And Sunny, I do remember, was the person who had Cross as their title for their name, needing something massive here for his squad. They need to get a wipe or at least deplete everything. 3 in caps. Slay waiting to pop his pills. He'll be 4 punches when he eats. He'll be up to 80 HP. Here he comes. Pills are popped. He misses his jump. He'll just take Slay. He gets it! Here's the second punch really early. He switches. What is he doing? His support needs to go. He's going to die. Here goes his in-cap. There's his smoker pole. He gets another punch. Oh, it's a 2-cap. And he can't get the clear. There's no way. Can he get there? No, he cannot. And he'll save his team. The Jockey is going back. The tank will die off. Throws a rock here. Oh, he gets the rock too. This tank is going ham. Sunny. Another curve rock. The bad curve rock though. We're not going to get it out. And this should be the death of the tank. Maybe one more E-rock, my friend. E-rock.
Could use a hand over here.
And he does get killed off.
Charger.
Hey, yo!
Trying to cause a delay. And they missed everything, but it was a great tank coming out there. It will be devastating to the survivor's bonus, but they will survive and be able to tread on, possibly make up some points. They could still get less. We'll see. That was really close to a wipe there. But they survive with 315 bonus, but more importantly so, they're fast and they're walking. Hunter is down waiting. Survivors don't know which way they want to go. L'Obscurité, I think they can make up the boat, almost tie this up by just making it a little bit past the coaster beginning. What is the Spitter doing? Spitter was sleeping. And you can't drop the ball there, Spitter. You've got to be ready for that. And what a great Hunter coming out, but no special infected to help. 315 bonus down to 279. A couple more comet slaps are going out here. Han is now slow.
Look out!
Weapons over here.
Yeah, Spitter was
Hey, look out!
not paying attention. They can get a full hit here. As long as they hit together, it's okay. No, they're going to sack. They're not going to attack.
Grabbing pills.
Grabbing the shotgun.
A coaster.
And they find 2 sets of pills.
Spit coming!
Over this
Reloading.
fence.
They're going to go Tri-Cap Boom, the coaster. And
Reloading.
it's just about 100 points that separates the teams. Coaster, it has to be money.
Somebody turn off that alarm!
Charger gets melted. Smoker goes by himself on the side. I didn't even see the jockey die. I mean, they'll get good damage.
Shut down the coaster.
But they should get past this choke fine. Yep. Smoker will retry again a little later. And should go back for his D-spot. Nope, he's just going to stay there.
Keep following the tracks, and we'll get through this.
And full attack ready to go. No charger, no jockey. They probably should go quick. Smoker pull. Hunter misses. And they're not even getting damage.
Alarm off. Burning shit coming.
They'll spit block. Look at that spit. 4 different locations from that spit. On the ground on each side up top, and death spit on the ladder.
That alarm is getting on my nerves.
Now it's just where are they going to choose to go with this quad at? Do they wait all the way to the other side, or do they go when they drop? I think they should go when they drop. Get in position. Be ready. Smoker goes early. Charger late. Yeah, the Charger dies at the end too. Not a great sack order. They get the in cap though.
Oh, no, you didn't.
The Smoker can delay this.
Come on your feet.
Smoker doesn't delay it. All right.
Always count on you, though.
I don't agree with that. I think you had to delay that with everything you got.
Shit, run, man!
Who's that for?
Boomer Spinner just die here. Here comes the boom.
Boomer!
Boomer gets nothing.
We got
And the spit delays.
Hit my burning goose.
Nick has to run through it. All right. There's the damage bonus. They've taken the lead by 100. There is only about 80 points left. Oh, that's a nice in cap. Not bad. Smoker's gonna die.
Somebody turn off that
And the
alarm.
Charger misses when he was common locked.
Don't even think to leave me here.
And the jockey lands. That's huge. And death. It looks like they're not gonna make it much further. Oh, and a skeet. He gets the skeet up.
I'm no nurse, but you look.
Boomer lands. Charger chooses to wait. Her points have just matched the current year that we're in, just about. Charger comes. Charger not even close. All right, maybe the distance for 3 is at least in sight. Slay is black and white. And they do have a sliver of bonus on Hyros. Maybe they get the full 600, maybe a little more.
Look out now!
And at this rate, it looks like they're going to get a little bit plus 600. Joker grabs. Spitter misses into the safe room.
Hey, it's a sinner!
And no bonus damage, so they try to kill Slay instead. And they will make it positive. How much? Plus 28. And we have a 213 point game going into Chapter 4. And we're going to be blessed with another early tank spawn. This one's going to be at 22% of the way through the map. As High Rose is left, Bully is in. Bully is on the roster from L'Obscurité. Lolly Gangster, I would say, is one of the members from L'Obscurité. We have another cast going on immediately after this one, so we're going to be raiding into another tournament match that is already going on. It started about 15 minutes ago, so I don't know how far we'll be, but we'll get that tournament up as soon as this one is over. It is a Japan Cup. This is the International Cup, ran out of South America. And we may even get a finale out of this. I mean, we'll look at the scores. It may absolutely warrant it. Here we go live. L'Obscurité retaking the lead by 213 points on Chapter 4 of Dark Carnival. And they're out.
I'm a reload.
And the attack has yet to go. It's not a great hit.
Careful.
And they're just going to go with the boomer?
Reloading.
Not sure what the call is. A little questionable to me. I mean, it's not terrible. They want to play it safe. They actually get a charge spit now. They won't get the chance to do it. Yes, they will. But the spitter won't by himself, so no, they won't. I don't agree with that, but that's, I mean, their call. Technology. Ooh, ricochet, but not gonna get a survivor. Miss not paying attention. It's all right. That's a good dumpster so far. Team board doing a good job getting these dumpsters in a good spot for him to play with. Those are two decent dumpsters. This is looking good for him. He's going to commit through the inside and try to get some more toys. And he is going to bring more. Oh my goodness, he gets one! No way! He gets a survivor. He might be able to grind this guy out, but why is he doing it with the... He's doing it the most difficult, pittable, and that is a dead slay. And now they have 3 against 4. Oh, the charger whiffs. It's so unfortunate. The jockey not able to get a target. Oh, the hunter lands. He's going to get another survivor. He gets a punch onto Ellis. He misses Ellis, though. He gets Ellis that time. He gets a punch onto Coach. He's going to try for another. Doesn't get it. It'll only be 1 death, but wow, what a big tank coming out from Sex Emoji. They get a death. They get an in cap. This is going to be detrimental to L'Obscurité's cause. The 213 bonus is now in threat.
Damn, Nick.
Let's see what happens.
We were just getting to be friends.
We got guns. I hear a charger. Don't get charged.
They go for a set of pills, I look like? Okay, they want to make sure they gather all the pills.
Need these.
That was big.
I'm grabbing pills.
The underdog team here, Sex Emoji, doing a really, really good job
I think I really heard
on
something.
staying in this. They get that charger to despawn, which is very nice. But he's not going to be able to do this alone. I think he needs help when they come out. He needs a smoker's assist. Charger's not in position for this transition yet. Okay, now he is. Okay, now they can go for it. And the spit was terrible. That was a horrendous spit. The only thing that was good about it was the stack order. And it's going to be a quad, so it'll be 4 against 3. This chapter is 500 distance, and they've accumulated just about 200 points of it. So until they get 300 and, what is that, 387, then they'll need bonus. But at this current moment, still need to see what Lobscurante can do to tell what the death is going to be going from the other side. So, quad's coming in. The question is, where is it going to be attempted? And I think it'll be the attempted out here when they try to go up top, which is going to be kind of difficult to make happen, to be honest with you. They need to bring some SIs from opposite areas.
Oh,
And here it goes. Looks like they're about ready. And sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. And they're not even going. And I think this Emojisex here has their minds in a bunch right now. Too much thinking about what they're doing. They just need to go. Maybe they can finish it off with 3 here. They're going to call for the go-go. Charger wins. The jockey does not, though, and neither does the smoker. So they get damaged. That is all. The Charger does a great job.
Reloading. I'm opening the gate.
All right, the event has started, but now they're going to have a tri-cap with the spitter.
Ammo up here.
Now it should be time. It should go shortly, or they're just gonna wait. Are they gonna wait again? They need to go like now. Okay, here they go. Smoker pull gets his tongue cut. Charger not able to land. Spitter's gonna go out and get picked as well. Smoker's gonna die off at the end. So the chance for a quad is definitely not gonna end. They're gonna make it with bonus. Next emoji completely dropping the ball with their special infected here. I have no idea what that was. Now it's going to be a tri-cap with the boomer. I think it's just a hope now to get the bonus down. They were unable to pull off and kill Lobscurante with only 3 survivors on this chapter. Even if this boomer dies, it doesn't matter. There's nothing in threat. And everything comes from the front, which is a really bad call. This should be able to be cleaned up. If Charger lands, cleaned up with ease. Hunter doesn't even go for whatever reason, and this is just bad special infected. They're getting damaged, but not enough, and they're actually going to get bonus. And Coach runs through it for whatever reason. Okay, they lose almost everything because of whatever Coach... And Coach pops his pills! And they go in... Are they even going to get the 8 point? No, they get walking with nothing. Oh my gosh. A little bit of a moment here. Funny moment. Very funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a little flabbergasted at the end there. I think the special infected kind of dropped the ball quite a bit, and then the survivors dropped the ball at the end there too. So it's kind of like one trade-off for the other. What's up, Infested Soul? Always good to see you, my friend. This could be the final chapter of this tournament match, but it won't be.
Hey, take that clown down.
We're going to come out with another attack from Lobscurante, even though it's the first for the chapter. I saw the Hunter in the sky, and I wasn't thinking where we were at in the attack, so Charger rockets in. Oh, the Hunter lands at 25! Oh, Hunter in the sky. fully getting it done. Empty doesn't get the shot off. And that is a big start coming out from Lobskirite. Boomer. Oh, this is huge. This tank is in, boys. He's going to get that in. He jumps over the top. I think Sex Emoji's going to have to back up. Yes, they do. This is dangerous. He's going to be able to get that hittable in play, too. And he's going straight in. He's trying to split them. He cannot do so. There's a lot of common infected. Wait a minute. Lollygangster's in. He's down 1,200 HP. Nick is going to get himself separated from the team, and he is going to get jocked. The tank has his corner now. They need to try to save his teammate. No one's shooting the tank now. And that's an in cap. The hunter lands. The jockey does not cover. It's not going to be a wipe. Tank just gets to a better spot. There's already 2 down. And it looks like they're going to go over. And oh, the tank's going to get to the high ground. That's the worst thing that could have happened for the survivors. This is going to be a wipe, and it might just be a GG. Huge misplay from Sex Emoji. That boomer was such a big boom. If that was Lollygangster's boomer, it doesn't get any more clutch than that. They're going to boom on the down guy, and they're going to drag this out to a death as long as they can. They got to go in and grab ammo. And he lands a rock too. And they don't know what to do. He's going to throw a rock. And he gets the pickup. They got to kill him now. This is okay as long as you kill him. You got to die. And the jockey lands. And this charger, and it's going to be a wipe going out. Is it going to be GG, or are we going chapter 5? Wow, what a disaster turn for Sex Emoji, getting wiped out a second time. And we are going map 5, even though I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll see what happens with the early tank. See you in a bit.
Y'all know the Midnight Riders? They're gonna save us.
Coach, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think they're actually here.
We start their finale, that chopper's gonna know something's up. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, has a bigger pyrotechnic show than the Midnight Riders.
And that'll signal the chopper pilot. Man, this is gonna be like the 4th time the Midnight Riders have saved my life.
Here we go, chapter 5. Remember, this tank spawns very early. They won't get a lot of points. Actually, spawns a lot later than I expected. Here they go, Hunter. Does find a target with the spit. Hunter will do the whole stand on your head, keep you in it for a moment. Good play coming out here by Sex Emoji. Good bounce back, opening 2-2. 5% damage. Here is the tank. Maybe the final tank of the game for Team Sex Emoji, into the hands of Empty. And Empty not going over to get his toy? Okay, yes he is. Here it comes in play. That's a good dumpster. He's gonna have to dig it out though. Maybe hit it with a rock. Yeah, okay, that's a good play. Great job by Empty. Done about everything right. The charger comes in. The charger lands! Oh, this is so huge. This is what they needed. They're gonna get a kill here. Rock, and then one more punch. Oh, he hits a rock instead. One more. And that is what they needed. They got a dead survivor. Trying to wait for one more. Oh, we got the rock at his corner. Oh, he let him out. Slay gets hit. One more to be the in cap. He's down. Oh, the jockey. And it's a roll into cap. It's going to be a wipe. No, he's not. What? Huge misplay. What? What? What is the jockey doing? Oh, he gets another dumpster. They're gonna survive. What in the heck?
Now what do I look like? Walk it off.
Why did the jockey go that way when he had him in the back and they're gonna live? Smoker and Charger gotta get this, but the Charger's not ready. Oh, he is, but he gets a double charge and he saves him. Oh my god, now the jockey needs to clean it up. Now can the jockey do it? No, he can't. The jockey gets killed, but now the Smoker can do it. But now there's a Hunter. He gets the pull, but he clears it. And he skeets the Hunter too. Oh my god. You cannot script this. Wow.
Be no bother, guys, but I need some help over here.
Twice the special infected made it. Oh, I don't even know what to say. They're gonna live. And all these points mean everything.
Watch out.
These points mean so much more to Lavskirate. Look at them tack up. Now this is gonna force Sex Emoji to have to kill 2 tanks now. It would only have been 1 if they would have killed them there. Now it's gonna be 2.
Got a spitter.
Spitter! Turn on the light!
So far it's an additional about 40 points.
Reloading.
Going with the machine gun.
Lights.
The one time you don't want to multi-charge.
Reloading. Reload. Hey, grabbing an axe.
This is gonna be good.
Alright, they're gonna hold out on top here. There's the quad. They've already got almost another 100 points. They need to send this in. Here they go. Everything's coming. The jockey fails. The Charger fails. And that's going to keep him alive. And they land a 2 cap. The jockey not getting his spawn. Going to give more points over to Lavskirate. And now they'll get an extra 100. And soon they might actually have to make it Sex Emoji to make a comeback. The dies off. 2-2 coming in.
Taking the shotgun.
And they will kill Broom Spit right away, go for another quad, and there it is. 126 points have been gained and still climbing since the tank has been killed off.
Hey, watch out.
Oh, we're lagging a little bit here.
Quit shooting me,
Not
Nick.
sure if it, no, the server's lagging. Everybody's piking.
Ah, damn it.
All right, here we
now.
go. We're back in action.
Good to go.
Here goes the quad. Smoker killed off. They're not going to get it again. Again, they're going to survive.
Nailed it, coach.
Everyone.
No bonus, but they don't need bonus. They just need distance.
I think I really heard something.
That's it. They've accumulated enough points with 3 people where now the other team needs to make it to the rescue vehicle with bonus. Incredible. It should have been a wipe, and they only should have got 60. Now they got an additional 300 plus. Hunter lands. Hunter lands. Spitter goes out. They'll soften him up more for good damage, but that'll be about it.
Look out.
Spitter.
Spitter!
Hey, it's a spitter. Heads up.
Joker goes for a pull.
Kill every clown you see.
Charger goes in without the smoker. Oh, the Hunter gets melee skeeted.
Charger.
Charger misses. No Anchor pull. Oh, they don't get the clear right away. They'll get a little bit of damage. Should be able to be cleared up. Gets it. But this tank will end the survivors. No questions asked. A little troll there on the survivors, though.
Crash in a hand basket.
We got goo coming.
They're not going to do anything besides does get an in cap.
I ain't clowning when I say this.
Jockey should delay this. Jockey should delay this.
Thanks, bro.
Jockey does nothing but watch. Slay's dead. Yeah, one punch now from anything. Gonna switch over to another survivor. We'll go grab coach. Or the jockey will get killed by. And there is the wipe finally. But look at that. They almost get 300. How much is that? Almost 400 extra points. Wow. And now they need 200 bonus to win. 200 bonus. 180, I think like 180 actually, but still.
Then we start the Midnight Rider finale. It's all kinds of fireworks, smoke pots, and lights and shit. That chopper pilot can't miss it.
I don't think we have a choice.
I'm in. This arena's about to get rocked.
800 distance. This chapter has 800 distance, so they'll need about 100 and some bonus. Let's see if I can. $976 points is what they need to tie the game. That means they will need 176 bonus. And that is absolutely possible. So they could do this and tie the game. A very, very rare occurrence, but it is possible. Silver pull. Hunter will take it. They just guarantee the damage. They know what they need to do.
This stuff sucks.
5% opening, 2 damage. Phenomenal. Can't ask for anything more. Both sides did it. Even more damage going out from Lobscurite.
How do we start the finale?
Tank backs up right away. Oh, the aggression.
I'm down. Hey, keep
And that's probably going to end it. They choose to take this aggressively. Rochelle's going to get punched off, lose half her health. Now the survivors are really big time separated. Nice skeet, though. Actually, they can salvage this. They can kill this tank off.
Can't do this on my own. Give me some help.
Gets the rock under Rochelle.
Thank you.
Still a lot of damage. I don't like it at all because they just didn't want to take it inside. They wanted to go out. But more importantly, the tank is alive.
Fine. I'm fine.
And they don't need to send this tank in. They just need to let him bleed. So actually, this is not a bad idea.
Killed it.
Except the fact that you suffered another in cap onto the survivor, and that is almost all their damage bonus. And they're going to start this because this tank is not really a threat. They have to start it. They have no choice. And there they go.
This is gonna be good.
Alright, so one of the rare, very rare things can happen here. Boley could just keep sight all day, and they can get another tank. You can see 2 tanks come into play. No, he's just going to go in. Oh, this is going to be very bad.
This thing is riding me.
Yeah, he's just going to play goalie. And this is going to end up being a wipe for sure. He has a survivor underneath him. He has free rage all day. There's a survivor down who is boomed on. Nobody is helping. He has now died.
Hey, I need some help over here.
And Sex Emoji is all over the place right now. Yeah, and the comments are everywhere. Coach is all alone. And that is going to be it. Lobscurite getting the victory over Sex Emoji with a campaign score 29-22 to 1990. GG. GG's.